Okay, we're going to talk about Chapter 5 this week. Chapter 5 basically has two contents, tab and table, which are very critical in InDesign. If you want to really be good at using InDesign, you have to know how to use tab and tables. Uh, Professor Yu also has created lecture notes about how to use tab, which I already posted on Blackboard. So if you are not very clear about what we are talking about here right now, later on you can go to Blackboard and take a look at the lecture notes about the tabs. Uh, Frankly, I do want to let you know that if you want to succeed in this class, it's very easy. You've done several quizzes, right? And from now on, if you can keep finishing every in-class project, chapter projects, and the group projects, you will be fine. And if you keep missing in-class projects or chapter projects, then I can guarantee you can fail. I know some of the students, um, either in a face session or in an online session, they haven't done any of the quizzes, lecture quizzes. They haven't submitted any in-class project. They haven't submitted any chapter project so far. I don't know how you can make it. Seriously, I don't know how you can pass a course without doing this submitting these assignments. So if you haven't finished the assignments before, from now on, you want to make sure that you complete every assignment. We still have about 10 in-class projects. We have about 7 chapter projects, and we also have your group projects. Make sure you don't miss that. For now, let's again open Launch InDesign. And we're going to use a template for this week's in-class project. For the template, while you are waiting the InDesign to be launched, you can go to the website for the chapter projects to find that template. So let's open the internet browser. Open the internet browser and okay, search exploring Adobe InDesign CS6. This is the easy way to find the website supporting the textbook. We can see the resources are mentioned on this website. This is the publisher's website of this textbook. So we click Exploring Adobe InDesign CS6, first edition. And then I guess access student materials. Free materials. Access now. And then select a chapter. This will be chapter 5, tabs and tables. If you are going to do a chapter project, then you need to download the student handout first. read the student handout carefully. Most of you already know that. For now, we're not going to do that, so we just download the artwork and the resources so that we can use the template. Here you see the link, so download it. And double click it to, oh, you don't need to double click it, it's already open. So I just open it right now. Oh, that's the wrong document. Oh, this is still chapter 1, sorry. I need to go to chapter 5. Okay, here's chapter 5. Download the artwork and the resources. Go through the procedure again. Bless you. Which template, right?
Yeah, which one?
It's called a tab demo. Oh, here it is. I saw that I'm having a problem downloading this stuff. Okay, this is chapter 5. You will see there are a lot of folders here. Some of the folders are for some of the chapter projects, but now we're going to use this tabs demo folder and open this InDesign document. It says that missing plugins. See if I can open it. Right. This is for CS6. I forgot that. I can open it in my laptop, which use CS6, but this is we only have a CS5 here, so we can open it. Well, we can open it, but let's open a new document. We're just going to save everything without using this demo. So let's open a new InDesign document. But that's the process for you to find the chapter project template. So we're going to just open a new document. I'm pressing Command N, and you have the new document tab, and everything here is okay for me. So I just keep it as default, except I want to uncheck the facing page. Again, because we do not need a facing page right now. So uncheck it, say OK. We want to create a text frame here. So I'm going to create a little text frame here. You just click the tab tool and create text frame here. And then let's have 3 lines. Let's see, we have east, and then west. I can make it bigger so that you can see it, east, west. Now here is south, north, and then we have up, down. So we have 3 lines. Now this is not really very beautiful. We want to make, if we want to make it line up the text in 2 columns. How do we make it? And that's where you can use tab. In order to make tab happen, you have to have 2 things at the same time. One is a tab sign. The other is a tab stop. What is a tab sign? Put your cursor here, press tab. Nothing happened here, right? But you already have a tab sign here. You can't see it because tab sign is a heading character. If you call out heading character, then you will be able to see it. Anybody still remember how to call out the heading character? Command Option I, let's try. That's right. Now you see we have a tab sign here like this. You can also put a tab sign in front of the east. Delete the spacebar. We have a spacebar here, so delete it. Put a tab sign here. And then we can put a tab sign here. Delete this spacebar. Put a tab sign here. Put a tab sign here. This is not really very lined up. So if you want to line up the text, just tab sign is not enough. We still need to have the tab stop. How do we call out the tab stop? Since we are working on the overall text, all the text within this text frame, so we want to select it. Select the text frame, and then press Shift Command T. Shift Command T. Or you can go to Tab. And check here. You will also call out the tab panel. So here you have the tab panel. Now when you call the tab panel, it can be anywhere. Okay, look at here. This is the key. Put off your cell phone, please, if you want. Look at here. The tab panel can be anywhere. You need to do one thing to make sure the tab panel is in the right position. Click this magnet. Click the magnet, then the tab panel will automatically goes to the top of the text frame. And then we can set up a tab stop here. This is the tab stop. This is what we call a left tab stop. You can change it into as a center justified, or a right tab stop, or a decimal tab stop. So we have 4 tabs tab stop. We have a left. This is a center. This is right. This is decimal. For now, let's use the left for this one. Okay, and then we can add another tab stop here. See, if you add another tab stop here, this is what will happen. The text will be aligned here. And you can move the position of the tab stop to adjust the different columns. And if you do not like the tab stop, how do you remove it? You click it, select it, and then drag it here. It's gone. Drag it to the this way, or drag it this way. You just drag it, and then it will be gone. And then you can put it back again. Okay, that is the first exercise. We use the left tab stop. For the second one, let's copy this thing. Command C, copy it, and then put it here. Copy it. Yes. I copied so that I can have 6. I just select the text, press Command C, and then when you paste it, it's Command V. So we have 6 columns here. Put more word here. Yes, hold on a bit. Yeah. Yes, select the text. Command C. And then put downward, put something. Yeah. And then Command V. That's the text. You put the text in here. Put text in the tab. Tab. Yes, or you still working on the first one. Just copy it and make it look like that. It's not unique. For your kind of working areas, you need to show enough spacing here. But you're working on the first one. Just copy the one I have. If you miss the first one, I would suggest you to follow the second one. Because if you can do the second one, you won't be able to do the first one. Well, if you still keep working on the first one, you will miss the second one. You know that? So let's focus on the second one right now. Okay, I put my text like this already. So I'm going to click this one so that the magnet panel just come to on top of the second text frame because I'm working on the second one. When I'm working on the first one, I select the text frame overall because of the I'm working on the overall text frame at the same time. For the second one, I would like to select the first one, first line first, and then add a left stop here, and then I can add a left stop here. So that's the first line. Second line, keep the left stop sign here, but I can add another left stop sign. Let's say put it here. So that works for the second one. Yeah, you just select each line. Select the line individually, and then I can add a.
What is the left stop supposed to be?
It's 9P1, I guess. The value is 9P1. Yeah. This one, that's for. Oh, that one is for this one. You can change it actually. This one is 14P10, but you can actually change it. I actually want to change it as a right stop sign. I'm sorry. I can change it as a red stop sign. Put it here. For this line, you can use the same values. Put it here. This is should be a left stop sign, and then there should be a red stop sign. Oh, we don't need that one. Change this one as a red stop sign, and then move it here. So the second line and the third line, they use the same. They share the same value. And then you can that's actually the third line and the fourth line. And then you can work on the last two lines. So the point here is that you can use you can work on the different lines individually. If you want to work on the overall text frame, you need to select the overall text frame. But if you just want to work on the lines individually, you just select the individual lines. Now here I can set this one as left tab stop. Now I can add I want to change this one as a centered. So I put this one as a centered tab stop. That's the second exercise. You just select. You can use your own value. You don't need to follow me. But just this is an example to show you that within the same text frame, you can still work on it line by line. You just select the individual line. As long as it's the same line, same tab stop. Again, as I said, if you miss the first one, it's fine. You just won't work on the second one. And then we're going to start to work on the third one. Don't just keep working on the first one. Miss all the others. You have a question?
More of the last two considered.
I use sentence so that I can practice all kinds of tab stop. Okay, that's the second exercise. First of all, you right now this thing is not in that position. So click the menu. Yes. Right now you can select. If you want to click here, you will have click here. Up. Let's say you want to work on the first two lines. Select it. You already have it. Clear it. Add a. This is the center. Change it to left. You can add another one here. Or you can change it into left. You can select the second one and it's center text stop. That's the way you add a text stop and remove it or move the distance. Okay, now let's create another text frame. So click tab top, create another text frame. Let's create some numbers with decimals. Let's see, the first one is 3.24. Tab. Book 2 is more expensive. We can put some dollar sign here. I use tab, yes, tab between the books. Let's make it larger so that you can see it here. Okay, I just created some text like this. And now let's take a look at how we can use this example to work on the continue to work on the tab. Let me first of all shrink the screen a little bit so they can see it. Again, if you want to work on this one, and I can select the text frame overall because I don't need to work on it line by line. So I select the overall text frame and click this magnet to make sure the stop panel, the tab panel, is in the right position. And now I can I may I ask you a question? Can I add a left tab stop to move this column, the book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4? Can I do something to regulate the position of that column? Can't, because there's no tab sign in front of them, right? So the first tab sign will cover this distance. Let me add a tab sign here. What tab stop is this? Center. Yes. So all the text of this column are centered right now. If you change it into left, it will look like this. Let me add a dollar sign here. Huh? Oh yes, right. Thank you. You need to change this dollar sign. Pound sign doesn't mean money, huh? This means money. And you can change it into left. Oh, you need to select it. Okay, select it and change it into right tab stop. Hold on. We have a little bit of problem here because let me get it off this. Select again. You need to select the overall text, and then active this thing. Change it into right tab stop. This is what will happen. Bless you again. And now actually for this one we want to change it into decimal. This is what will happen if you change it to decimal. Change it into decimal tab stop. And all the column is aligned based on what? The decimal point. That's right. Yes. Good. So that is the third exercise. And let's do the fourth exercise right now. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to select this, copy it, Command C, paste it, Command V. Okay, put it here. Again, I want to click the magnet so that the tab panel will be in the right position. This time, we are going to align everything based on the dollar sign. Okay, so you can select this thing Select this tab stop. And right now, if you look at here, align on. Did you see something in the cell, in the box? What is it? What is it? It's a decimal point. Put your cursor here, delete the decimal point, and put a dollar sign, and hit return. See, this column has been changed, right? Has been, huh? Let me repeat it. If you clear the, okay, let me go back. Select this text frame and click the magnet. Put it into the right position. You will see right now. Let me enlarge the screen. Oh, that's too large. Okay, I just do. Let me just do it this way. That even is too large. Okay, select the text frame, and this is larger for you to see. Pay attention. Now, if you look at here, if you activate this center tab stop, you will see here align on. There's a decimal point because we use the align based on the decimal, right? The decimal tab stop. Clear, delete this decimal point, put a dollar sign here, and hit return. You will see that this column will be aligned based on the dollar signs. This is a technique. It's very often used in the menu. When you create menus for the restaurant, for the cafeterias, most of the time you will see the menus. They will be aligned based on the dollar signs. Change it into decimals, and then you will see the decimals. Yeah, and then you just delete it, change it to decimals. Okay, this is exercise 4. Now let's do exercise 5.
Dr. Young, okay, so you want us to copy the book thing again, another text box, to just align the dollar signs?
For the next one, let's copy the first text frame. Command C again. Command V, bless you. Let's delete all the tab signs here, because the this is the fifth exercise is a right indent exercise. So let's delete all the tab signs. We don't need it right now. Let's say you're going to create a name card for yourself, and here's your name. I can put my name here. Oh, sorry. make it larger, make it bordered, add some space after it. Add a paragraph, let's say add a, I can just simply add a underline since it's just one line of word, and then yes, underline options, a offset value, make it larger so that the underline will not cut the text. See, the underline is not really good choice, so I'm not going to use it. I can use the paragraph, make it larger. Okay. Command Option G. So use paragraph rule below, rule on, and give it a color. Let's say red color, and then increase the offset value. Say OK. Let's say you want to put your name on this set and the other information. This is your address. You want to put your address here and then the phone. Email. But you want to put your other information on the other set, you can simply select them and then click here. That's one way to do it. But there's another option, is that you simply put your cursor here, press Shift and Tab. So that's a way to do it. That's what we call right indent. Press Shift Tab. Shift Tab. Notice the tab sign here is different. Now the tab sign here is different from those tab signs. And this is the red tab.
What is the shortcut for do the red line again? Is it Shift Command J?
That's paragraph rule, yes. Command Option J.
What did you make the offset?
You just increase the offset value. So that it will not cut the text. It's not supposed to cut it. Yeah, that's right.
How did you move it over to that side?
How do you move what?
You would like put some like up down to right.
Yeah, you put your cursor in front of each line and then press Shift Tab. Shift Tab. Yes, that's called a right tab. Right indent tab. That's Shift.
So you can do that and then it's also make a little tab thing.
Right. You can, yes, you can, as long as I can see how.
Yeah, just shift it.
How do you get the space like when you're
Yeah, space what?
How do you
But you want to space between the land and the center.
Yeah.
Let's check. So you still call back the command option, call back this thing, increase the offset value. Problem. Because you didn't set the space of this line. If you use space out, right? I moved only other three lines to here. Now you can use because if you press shift, okay. Now the next exercise is called indent here. Indent here is a very important type function. So let's take a look. How do we do indent here? Create a text frame again. And then, do you still remember how to fill the text frame with placeholder text? Do you still remember how to do it? Put your cursor into the text frame, press Ctrl, and then click. You will call out the context menu. This is the context menu. Go down. There will be a fill with text holder with a placeholder text. Select it. You will add it with all the text. And then we're going to create some paragraphs here. So I'm going to put my cursor here, press return, create a paragraph, put it here, create another paragraph, third paragraph. We have a paragraph here. I'm going to create another paragraph here. Okay, so now if you look at my text frame, how many paragraphs do we have here? 4? No, I don't think it's 4 is the right answer. Yes, we have 5 paragraphs. If you can look at the paragraph sign, you will tell that there are 5 paragraphs here, right? You put your cursor here, press return. Yes, just press return, okay? Now I'm going to put a 1 dot in front of the first paragraph, 2 dot in front of the third paragraph, the second, sorry. 3 dot in front of the third paragraph. Okay, so we have 5 paragraphs here. Indent here is a function that you can let the rest of the paragraph indent at the point you want. For example, I want the first, I put my cursor here, okay? This is the key. You put your cursor anywhere you want the second line to start with. Put your cursor here, press Command, this slash sign. So it's a forward, backward or forward slash sign. Should be backward slash sign, right? This is the indent here. Did you see the difference here? The second line started with exactly where you wanted to start it. For the second paragraph, let's say I put my cursor here, press Command, backward slash sign. This is the indent here. But you want to put it here actually. Oh, nothing changed because I have a indent here, so I need to delete that one. Okay. Indent here, indent here, indent here. So it's a very useful function when you try to create some paragraphs, and you want to fulfill that in your practice. and backward slash.
No, there's nothing.
Control click and then go fill in place of the text.
Yeah. This is right.
Doesn't matter for you because the paragraph only have one line. If they have more than one line, you can see. Let's see. More than one line is right. This is second. Okay, that's the indent here. Now, exercise 7. Let's create exercise 7. We can again create a text frame. Let's see, we put A here, capitalized A. And then in front of A, let's put a tab sign here. Call out the, okay, pay attention to here. I do demand your attention in this exercise, because you miss one detail, you may not be able to do it. So press Command Option T again. Not a Command Option T. I'm sorry. It should be Shift Command T. Right. That you can call out the tab panel. Click this magnet again. It's not working because there's no enough space here, so I needed to move this thing here and then click it. Okay, now the tab panel is on top of this text frame, and put a left stop sign here, left tab stop here. This is the not left, this is the decimal, so change it into left. Well, this left tab stop is selected. It's selected because there's a green color around it, right? Well, it's selected. Go to this menu. Choose Repeat tab. So we have a Repeat tab here. And you may think that Repeat tab is too indents, so you want to remove every other. Remove this one. Remove this one, remove this one, remove this one, remove this one, and we want to remove this one. Okay. Now you can go back with this tab, repeated tab signs. You can go back and press Tab B, Tab C, Tab D, Tab E, Tab F. It's end of one line, so you press Return. Tab G, this is G. And you can finish the alphabet table in this way. So with this repeated tab function, you can create a wonderful alphabet table like this. And that's the exercise 7. Huh? What's the question again? Oh, okay. Exercise question for exercise 7 so far. No question? Yeah. I think, as I said, your absence so immense you can see, you can remove every part. Then you will see the difference. Right? Yeah. And then you can, as you can see, maybe oh yeah, you need to put the absence in front of the first. You have the purpose. No, this should be purpose. Yeah, the last thing. No, I don't think it's this. Here actually is supposed to be, you need to have the absent in front of your Okay, now we want to copy either this table or this table. Let's copy it. Command C again. And then Command V, move to here. Remember right now it's aligned based on which sign? The dollar sign, okay. So if you select it and click the magnet, and you will see that the dollar sign, this decimal tab stop is activated, and you will see that it's aligned on the dollars. Now sometimes you want to add a leader here. And notice here the leader box. Look at here. The leader box here right now is empty. Sometimes you want to add a leader here. What is a leader? Put your, with this decimal tab stop activated, selected, put your cursor here, put a dot, a space, and then hit return. Now you will see this is the leader. You add the dots between the books and the prices. Remember, I put a dot and a space. Select the text frame. Click the magnet. Because this stop select it, and then press dot, add a dot and a space. Okay. Now we're gonna have any question so far? If not, we're gonna talk about the last type of exercise. Then we're gonna move to tables. Okay. So let's copy this last exercise. Command C again, and then Command V. Paste it here. Again, click the magnet, so things will be here, coming here, and select the decimal tab stop. You can see that we add a dot space here. If you delete the dot space and add a press shift and the hyphen, you create a line. I didn't add any space here, so if you hit return, you will create a line like this. This we can create a line with this type function.
What happens if you type just hyphen instead of shift?
If you type a hyphen, it will be in the middle of the text. A shift hyphen it will give you some space. Your choice. It will be end line. Okay, now I'm going to close the tab panel because this tab is done. Now we're going to talk about how to create a table in InDesign. A table in InDesign is considered as text. So whenever you want to create a table, you have to have a text frame first. So let's create a text frame. You can create a text frame like here. And then the tab tool is activated. Go to table, insert table. I have a table here, which is 2 column, 2 row. Now, since the table is a type of text, so you can only work on it when the tab tool is activated. When the tab tool is activated, you can select the table. Now, if you see this arrow here, you can select this column, or you can select the middle column, or the right column, or any row. And if you want to select the overall table, you put your cursor here. You can select the table like this. If you want to delete one row, or if you want to delete one column, you select it, press Ctrl, click, delete, or even insert, or merge cells. It's pretty much the same as you work in the Word document. Questions so far? Okay. And that's one way to create a table. You can just create a text frame and create a table. The other way to create a table is you can type some words first and then convert the words into a table. Did you download the template folder just now? You haven't? Okay. Okay, I downloaded, so let me Command D and find it. Let me put it in a place that's easy to find. I don't know where it is. Fine. So I don't need to find it, okay. But anyway, we can use another example. You can select this thing and press Control click, delete the table. Now I deleted the table. Okay. Now let's say we're going to select. Let's select this text frame here. Select it. Press Command C, and then we don't need this one, so we put this one here and Command V. Book prices. Let's call it a book prices. And then we have how many lines here? We have 5 columns, 5 rows here. We have 2 columns here. So we select this text, and then go to table, convert text to table. Okay, I want you to look at here first, and then work on yourself. Now, here the tab says the column separated is tab. Is that right? So we keep that here. The row separated is the paragraph sign. Is that right? So we keep it. Okay, it's the paragraph sign. We keep both here and then click OK. You have a table here. And the table has some problems, so we need to fix it. At first, it's going out of the text frame, so I need to fix it like that and move it inside to it. Now, okay, here, look at here. That you can actually adjust the columns when the cursor looks like this. You can adjust it like that. Column or the rows. So we can adjust it. But notice that when you adjust the column here, the border here also changed. If you want to move the position of this column line and keep this line in the same position, you just press Shift. If you press Shift and move this column, and you will not influence the other column. Does that make sense to you? Okay. You can move the position. You move the column in this here to small the text should change view. The red dots, those are the text. You can't see them because the space of the Oh, it's highlighted. I don't know why. Probably because we need to figure out how to figure it out. But it's highlighted to this one. Mine's also highlighted. We will think about that. Okay, now again, as I said, you can move the position of this line and move this position of this line without influence other than if you press Shift. Okay. Let's convert the first cell, convert it into one cell. Again, you select it, press Command, merge cells. So we merge the first one as one cell. Center this one. Huh? Shortcut of center is a Shift Command C. Okay.
Okay, how do you make it one cell? You do command.
Huh?
You do to make it one cell. You do command.
You merge it into one cell.
Yes.
You select the two cells, press Control, call out the context menu, and then you will see merge cells. Just the merge cells over there. Now, when you work on a table, you have two functions, very important functions for you to work with. One is called cell option. The other is called table cell option. Cell option is when you work on one cell. Table option, you can use it to work on the overall table. Let's look at the cell option first. Let's select the first cell. Okay, look at here. If you just select the text within the cell, this is when you just select the text. Look at the formatting control panel. You have either the paragraph formatting control panel or the character formatting control panel, because you only select the text here. However, when you select the whole cell, look at the formatting control panel here. It's not any of those three we have been familiar with. We know there's a paragraph, character, option, but this is none of those three. This is actually the table formatting control panel, right? You have never seen this control panel before. With this control panel, you can turn the directions of the text within a cell. Right now it's horizontal. You can change it this way. Uh-oh, I have a dot here. Because the text direction has been changed and the space is too small, you cannot see it. And now you can see the direction of the text has been changed. You can change it this way or this way. You can put it in the top or in the middle or in the bottom. And that's your choice, right? Make it back. And if you want to work with the cell option, you go to table, cell options, call it out. You can work on the this is the text, rotation, everything here. You can also work on the stroke. Let's say you want to give the stroke color a red color. And tab of stroke, you want to use this tab. The gap color, which is the color between the two strokes, since you have a gap, use green. And this is how the cell will look like. Let's make it larger so that you can see it. This is how the cell will look like. Again, since it's a cell option, it only change that one cell. Make it smaller. Select the whole table. Now let's call out the table function. Shift, or you can still go to here, table options. Call out the table setup. We can check the preview so that any difference that we make here will be shown here. Okay, I can't move it, but you can set up the row strokes, the column strokes, and the fields. So let's choose the fields first. For this row strokes, column strokes, as well as the fields, there's one important function here. And right now it's called alternating pattern. Alternating pattern. Right now it's none. Let's choose every other row. And so you will change the fields of each row. For the first row, we want to use a color of red, let's say yellow. And for the second line, let's say we're going to use a color of green. And then if you click OK, you will see this is how your line looks like. Again, there's a white color here. Those probably are the background color of the text. Since we copied the text from here, so those are probably the those are yellow colors. We don't know what they are. It may take time to figure it out. But normally, if you use this, it will change the background color of each row, make your table beautiful. Okay, that is the table function. Any questions so far? You didn't change the. You didn't change the alternative color, right? Because you use the same color for each row. Oh no! Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, you have to change. Okay, any questions so far?
Yeah, okay, so are we doing
Alternating the fields.
Okay.
You can also alternate the stroke or the row stroke or the column stroke. But we are doing the fields. Yes. The yellow thing. Every other. Yes. Okay. And the last thing about table. Now, Look at here. If you select the first cell, the whole cell, the first row, press Control, call out the context menu, you will see that there's a function allow you to convert the first row into head rows. Now I converted it into head rows. You select the first row, and then press Control, call out the context menu. There's a convert into head rows. You can also do this to the last row and convert it into a footer rows, which I do not do it here. Now, what's the difference between header rows and regular rows? A header rows, let's say if your text frame is too small, let's select the text frame. If it's too, let's see if your text frame is too small and you need to move your table to the next page. You will see that the header row automatically repeats itself. Well, a regular row, if you convert it into a regular row, if you convert it back to a body row, it will not automatically repeat itself. So the difference here is that a header row, I want you to keep it as header row. A header row and a footer row will automatically repeat themselves when the table is broken into different pages, into different columns. Okay, that's the difference. Now, exported your project into PDF and email it to me again. And this week, Thursday, we're going to do the chapter project, the drama and it's the Blue Fairy project. So it's in page 139. We're going to do that drama project. That project will allow you to practice table and tabs, which is the basic thing we discussed in this chapter.
So this is the one that we emailed you.
Yeah, this is the in-class project. You're going to email that to me. The project on page 139, that's the chapter project. You submit it through the safe assignment on Blackboard and post it onto the course blog. Okay, again, that's all. Thank you very much.